My name is Xiaoqi Li. I'm a filmmaker and a vlogger. I grew up in China and went to college in America. Influenced by both cultures, I couldn't help myself comparing them. Yes, they are very different. But surprisingly, in many ways, they're also very similar. In my videos, I'm going to share my personal experiences and many unique angles. Hopefully, it'll help people from these two countries understanding each other a little bit more. Today, I'm in Hong Kong with my college mate, Samuel. Samuel is a 26-year-old Hong Kong native. He works for an insurance company after he graduated from college. And I want to show you guys one day in Samuel's life at this very time in Hong Kong. Samuel lives in an old apartment building with his parents. I find these kind of old residential buildings by a busy streets are very common in Hong Kong. Every morning, he takes a bus to the nearest metro station called Taizi. It is a word for prince in Qing dynasty. The station's English name is Prince Edward Station. 我们大概要坐多久啊？5分钟。Normally, the bus takes about 5 minutes, and the metro takes about 20 minutes. He has to transfer once, after the train across the Victoria Harbour. Samuel's company doesn't do clockings, so he walks comfortably with confidence. Yet sometimes, he bumps into grannies. And other times, he needs to wait for the second or the third train to be able to get on board. As an insurance agent, Samuel does not always go to the same office every day. Today, they're having a department meeting at the company's training center. 你每天都有时间吃早饭吗？没有，通常开完会才早点吃，来到办公室。Samuel met his big boss and Is that your boss?
Yeah.
And his boss said that we can film a little bit while they are having group meeting. Look at all these people suited up. They already make me nervous. The meeting is in 3 languages: Cantonese, Mandarin, and English. Turned out, the boss made our appearance quite a scene here. He told them that I am actually from the BBC. I mean, don't I look professional? While Samuel in the meeting, I checked out the office and the surrounding area. This office is used mainly for employee training. It is located in a less expensive area in Hong Kong. Check out how these high-rise buildings squeeze in the skyline in Hong Kong. And I found an apartment building with extreme residential density. Some people even call it the monster building. After the meeting, Samuel is going to meet with a client for lunch at an outskirt area in Hong Kong. His colleague Jason is driving us with his Tesla. The screen shows it only had 1 kilometer of range left, and the distance to destination is about 9 kilometers. And we made it. Jason is a man. The client owns a Rose Goose place which has great food. Soup of the day is so good. 你可以介绍一下我们中午吃的你点了什么吗？
点了一个4人餐，然后我们点了那个烧腊香片，一个是叉烧，一个是烧鹅，然后菠萝肉，
菠萝古老肉，
另外一个是你们啫，这个怎么说？我不会说这个不会说用普通话。
这个我也不会。
啫，为什么叫啫这个名字呢？是从它声音来的，因为上来砂锅的时候有叽叽叽这种声音，所以就是就是这种声音。
拜拜。 下次见，
好的，
有机会来杭州。
好的，
拜拜。After the lunch, Samuel took an Uber to a coffee place to meet the next client of the day. Going to a client meeting with Samuel right now. Samuel having lunch with his client. We are enjoying this beautiful view of Victoria Harbour. Look at this view. So the traffic is actually not that bad in Hong Kong, right?
No, not that bad. Maybe
Like compared to New York City? Because I remember when I work in New York City, I was like taking metro all the time. There's like no chance I would take a taxi.
Yeah.
It's like I have to take the metro, otherwise I would be stuck in the road.
Yeah, but Hong Kong traffic I think it's quite okay. I think it's better than New York.
Yeah, I think it's better than New York and better than maybe Shanghai or Beijing.
Yes,
even.
definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've been to Shanghai, I've been to Beijing, I've been to New York. Too crazy, man.
Yeah.
Hong Kong is much better.
Okay. Back in Tong Lo Wan, a prime shopping area in Hong Kong, Samuel finally had a chance to show us his daily office.
所以呢，这个就是我们的办公室，写字楼在铜锣湾，然后我们明天都在这里开会啊，就是 paperwork 啊那一些，然后我现在还有点事情要做，所以不要打扰我。
Samuel has been doing this job for 5 years, and he told me he's gonna stick around. Solomon 什么意思啊
Solomon 就是我的 direct leader 就叫 Solomon，
就是你是 S Solomon 下面的的小员工 Samuel。
这个呢就是我的 direct leader 的房间，他有房间，我没有房间。
就是那个 Solomon。So how many years do you think before you will have this office?
2-3 years.
We found that the boss we met this morning, also named Samuel, is a real deal. 就是那个大领导比较难见的，对 ，Samuel 也是 Samuel， 跟名字一样，就是40年后的你。Samuel in 40 years. I mean, what? That man shook my hands this morning. After some work done, it's time to hit the gym. It's a short walk from the office. Nice small studio in an old building about 800 square feet. I just asked the owner and he told me the rent is about 30,000 HKD. Not cheap, but it's a fair price in Hong Kong.
Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Me gusta salir y se
After workout, Samuel feels pretty pumped up, so he go back to the office to get more works done. It's 5:30 p.m. Normally, Samuel will go home for dinner with his parents, enjoy the rest of the night chilling or watching some Netflix. But today, he has a different plan. So that's pretty much the day of Samuel's life. Since it's Friday, Samuel has a date with his girlfriend. So am I.